Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 4th of November to the 10th of November 2018, and this is for you coming from Taurus. We start with the 4th, which is a Sunday, and it's going to be a bad Sunday morning and afternoon period for you. Planets behaving very rebelliously, so you will behave the same. Planets moving very fast, so you will behave impatiently and hastily and say things which you are not thinking about yet and doing things without any reason. These are also the planets known as the planets of unexpected badness. So they create badness, but worse still, they bring that to be done unexpectedly. How bad is that? So you have to be on your guard. What you say, what you do. It's better not to be impulsive in any form. So you'll be on your guard. And when you do that, you quieten these planets down because they're watching you. And when you do that, you quieten them down. And when you quieten them down, you win control. That's what you want in the morning, afternoon, control. Not to control people, not to control situations, but to control yourself. Morning, afternoon, things can go very wrong unexpectedly. So you heard that from me. Don't want to take the control, don't want to be the leader, don't want to be the planner. Let somebody else do that because the finger of blame will come right at you. So any responsibility taken by you is planned to go wrong, put it that way, and to go wrong very unexpectedly. So you need to be part of a team. Let somebody else do the planning. Sit back and just enjoy yourself as much as you can in the morning, afternoon period. Evening, nightfall period, planets go very, very slow. And when they do that, they frustrate you. They make things gloomy. They also bring past issues to come sit in your lap. And then you'll have all that sadness about something, or that anger about something. And these are planets who can also bring problems of the past to return. So depression is part of these planets. You will feel in that kind of a mood. So what should you do in the evening nightfall period? If you don't have to really be out, go back home, because you're going to be bumping into somebody you don't like, or somebody will say something about the past you don't like. Things just get depressing and gloomy. So it's a bad morning, it's a bad evening and nightfall period. It's not even good in the morning, afternoon period. So if you have to be out, double check all your plans. These are slow planets which change plans, which cancel plans, and you will be stuck high and dry, not knowing where to go, what to do, whom to contact. Go back home if you really don't have to be out in this evening nightfall. The 5th of November, which is a Monday, a working day. Now, there are fast and furious planets moving around. Opportunity comes, but it comes in a disguised way. It's going to push you to be under stress. And these planets of the morning, afternoon make you very hasty, very impatient, and that's because you have a lot to do and you are under stress. And they also make you argumentative as well. And there's one planet from the evening who's coming now and then to the morning, afternoon to make your temper very, very bad, which makes your tongue very, very sharp. So you can see how things are going in the morning, afternoon. You want to slow down. Think before you say anything. Do before you say anything. Do anything. Think before you do anything. And you want to be a person who has to be never blunt, never rude, never aggressive, never provocative. That's for the whole day and night. Well, morning, afternoon, a lot of stress, deadlines can be broken. You better be part of a team. You need help from people. Be polite. Don't argue with them. Don't show anger to them. At least then you will get support. Evening, nightfall, really, really bad. Compared to the morning, afternoon, evening, nightfall is terrible. Accidents can take place. Aggression can be shown against you. Confrontation can appear. Bad news can come very fast flying at you. So what do? Well, go back to the safety of your home after your work. Don't want to be out because something said, something done, and everything goes out of control. And if you have to be out because plans already made, well, then go out with the intention of, I have to take the soft approach. That means use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. Repeat and repeat this to yourself. You have to, because these planets of aggression are really after you to make you the aggression, to show the aggression. The 6th November, Tuesday, what a wonderful morning and afternoon you're going to have. The good luck planets are there. So whether in job, whether in business, whether with the family, whether chasing for the romance, whether anything, whether to go and buy a lottery ticket, it's going to be a good day, morning, afternoon for you. And so plenty of good luck waits for you in the morning, afternoon, at a place of work, in business, with the people you love, chasing for the romance. So do whatever you can. Your creativity will be highlighted and you'll be a person people want to listen to. So do that, send the emails, get the cell phones working, talk to people about your plans. And if you're chasing for the new job, do that on this morning, afternoon period of the 6th of November. Evening nightfall, not bad, but tends to make you arrogant and oversensitive and over-touchy. So your ego is going to be at play. So with your ego at play, your arrogance will be shown, your tolerance will be less. So you don't want to do that. So move away from company who tends to provoke you. And you yourself, with whoever you are, tell yourself, I need not take the lead. Let me be part of a team. That way I'm more equal to everybody. And don't let these planets of ego get too carried away, because you'll get very oversensitive what's said to you as well. So as long as you take the soft approach and not wanting to take the lead, your evening nightfall should be good enough. The 7th November, Wednesday, is going to be a 24 hours of a good day for you. You're going to be very lucky. So let's tackle the morning, afternoon. I see global planets there, internet planets there. And so go to the internet, go on to the, for whatever you're looking for. Is it to look for a new job somewhere in the world, to do business somewhere in the world, to travel for holiday or travel for work? These planets for the morning, afternoon give you also a kind of a sense of intuition. So see if you can use that intuitiveness. Even if you're not on the internet, you're going to do something very special at your place of work, in business or anywhere that you are. So be ready to meet important people, be ready to say something important that people will hear. So you have to look good and dress well as well in the morning, afternoon. Evening nightfall becomes even better. Now the enjoyment, now the chance to meet important people, now what you say and do. So if you're working late, it would be a good idea. You'll come up with all the solutions which you couldn't find earlier in the few days. And you'll be able to say and do things and be very nicely off at being attracted by your bosses as well. And if you're going to be out in the evening nightfall to enjoy yourself, it's good. For whatever reason, it's going to end well. And you may meet people of another race, people from other countries. And why not even in evening nightfall, if you're going to go home, get back onto the internet for what you want. You're going to be lucky there. The 8th November, Thursday, planets are very, very slow. And when they're very, very slow, you will tend to be very impatient. And when you become impatient, you will tend to be hasty in what you do and think. That's the way to go all wrong. When planets are slow, you have to go slow. You can't go faster than your own planets. You will come back with nothing because there's no plan. And so tell yourself, you have to be patient. That's the key word for the morning, afternoon. Be patient. Because these planets, hour by hour, they don't bring solutions. They make things worse. So once you're in the middle of it, it'll get worse and worse and worse. So don't want to be caught in this kind of a whirlpool that's pulling you down. So tell yourself, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to wait and see what to do. Don't make hasty decisions. Don't make important moves like that. And just wait and see. Past news will frustrate you. People of your past may contact you with bad news. It's a depressive kind of a planet. So be with people who are nice and happy rather than people who are full of depression themselves. Evening nightfall, the planets are going to make you very dominating, very stubborn, very bossy, very pushy. Well, you don't want to do that in the evening nightfall period because that's a recipe for not getting anywhere with anybody. Be the opposite. Show appreciation, show support, be negotiable, be friendly, be loving. You will confuse these planets, they'll sit back and leave you alone. And then you can do yourself some good in the evening nightfall period. Otherwise, you're just going to get into somebody's hair and things are going to turn up into just not a pleasant evening nightfall period. Be careful if you're out with your bosses or with anybody, don't be rude or pushy. The 9th November, Friday. Now this is, I can call it a horrible, horrible morning, afternoon period. Even when before you Well, when you wake up and you're at home, things may already go wrong. And then by the time you get to work or to your business area, things will also go wrong. And whatever you think and whatever you say, the plan is to make it go wrong. So it's all wrongness by these planets who want to make you, to put you into trouble. They will rev up your anger planets. They will rev up making you rebellious and angry and provocative with your words and your actions. So you see, that's the plan. I'm reading to you their plan. Now you've got to be smart. Alright, if that's their plan, I will do the opposite. I'll be flexible, I'll be negotiable, I'll be supportive, I'll be appreciative, and who will love you for that? These planets won't know what to do, and you'll get the better out of them. And that's the way to tackle things. That's the way. Take the soft approach. Evening nightfall, rebellious planets are there. So rather than improve the evening nightfall, it remains very bad, because the morning, afternoon, rebellious and aggressive planets will also join in the evening nightfall period. So if I were you, I wouldn't go out. Something very wrong is waiting to happen. I mean it. You can have accidents of all kinds, physical, emotional, verbal. So rather than go out and expose yourself to risk, go home. The whole day is a question of exposing yourself to risk. Lie low, be careful what you say and do, and you will tame this planet slowly. So you've got 24 hours of a headache on this 9th of November, Friday. And accidents, as I said, can happen because your behavior will get very angry very quickly. The 10th November, Saturday, well, the morning, afternoon is not so bad. You may fly off the handle and be aggressive, have low tolerance, criticize people that you are with. Try not to do that. Be friendly, be loving. That will be better, because everybody is looking up at you and they want you to take the lead. They want you to bring the excitement for the morning, afternoon period. And how can you do that if you show arrogance? So don't show arrogance. Be part of the team, be loving, and you'll have a wonderful morning, afternoon period. You can meet somebody very important as well. Evening nightfall period, planets are moving very fast. And when they move fast, they make you hasty, they make you impatient, they make your tongue move fast. That means argumentativeness. Well, that's the plan. So you do the opposite, slow down in speech, slow down in action. Think before you say, count to 3. Well, my medicine to you is count to 3 silently before you say or do anything. That 1, 2, 3 seconds you will come to your senses and don't want to say it, don't want to do it. So planets are moving very fast, you got to go slow. So drive slowly, drink slowly, eat slowly, talk slowly. That's the only way. And these planets will then slow down because they have to keep pace with you as well. It's a two-way street. So tell yourself, evening, nightfall, just go slow. And you'll be able, there's some business planets there, so it's worthwhile to be out in the evening, nightfall period if you can meet these business people. The background noise is the heavy rain outside, okay? Well, I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7, 8 or 9 years in all areas of your life. That's going to be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll be able to help you a lot in these areas. So what you do, you go to Facebook, you go to Skype, or you send me an email. And by the way, if I haven't mentioned it yet, it's going to cost you USD 50 for this session of 90 minutes to know your next 7, 8 or 9 years. I'll give you a lot of information, your personal lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms, your lucky directions, your lucky gemstones, your lucky colors, your lucky days, a lot of information. So you're going to be very well off there. And you'll know your next 7, 8 or 9 years. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me an email and get in touch with me and we'll create a time for you. Until then, thank you and good luck.